And we're back! If you just watched the last episode, we just finished in Guatemala. We're in a bit of a rush though, because we've just crossed the border here. The guy who drove us to the border is also going to take us to the next town, which is nice, and there's not really a lot happening here, so we're going to take him. But yeah, welcome to the next episode, episode 5. So we're in El Salvador, as you probably are aware by now. We have absolutely no idea what to do, what the currency is, but I'm sure we're going to have a really good time. First thing we need to do is get to a town before dark, get some money, find somewhere to stay. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. Ties is in the bag.
In the bag, ready to go. Give me your bag.
It's a nice introduction to El Salvador. We got a nice driver, nice truck. Cool.
Ready.
Hello, El Salvador.
New country.
Fly to El Salvador. I don't know why and I don't know what for. It's our 4th country of this trip. We've just got under half of our money left. Hola! Hey, Messi! Yeah, Messi! Yeah, guys, if you don't know anything about us, we travel on a budget. We hitchhike, as you can see. We couch surf wherever we can. And we try to show you that you don't need loads of money to have a really good time around the world. I'm Paddy. That's Ties. Lena's in the front there. Yeah, she gets motion sickness in the back of these trucks.
But even then, you can hitchhike.
Yeah. We'll see you again in the next town. We have 0 currency on us. Coming into El Salvador, the visa was free. We didn't have to pay, and that is on a British passport, a Belgian passport, and a Colombian passport crossing over from the Guatemalan border. So El Salvador, it's free for these passports, which is another good thing, especially because we're on a budget and we didn't even have any money on us anyway. So cheers, El Salvador.
He just drove 40 minutes out of his way to drop us off in Sunzal.
Oh, what a legend. Are we getting out here?
Yeah.
Alright. Good work, Lena.
No, that's horrible.
Gracias! Yeah.
Estamos.
Alright, baggage out.
So we made it here in the night, but at least we're in the city.
Yeah. And we haven't eaten since we had breakfast in Guatemala this morning.
I don't even know why I'm standing.
Oh, look at these guys.
Cuídense
Yeah, thanks, mate.
y que disfruten del Salvador.
Muchas gracias.
Buen camino.
Ya,
Hasta luego.
estamos listos.
Bye bye.
Cómo no, hasta luego.
El Salvador. Money and food? Let's do it.
But I don't want like American food. I want like fucking pupusas in my mouth.
We walked up to find an ATM, but the machine wouldn't accept our bloody card. And we couldn't take any cash out. Lena found some pocket change in her wallet left over from back when we were in California, and the chicken bus thankfully let us get on for just $1. 15 minutes down the line, some local kid came over to us and asked us where were we going. Once we told him we were heading to the center of town, he just burst out laughing and said that we were going in completely the wrong direction. Since we had no cash at this point, he told us to walk with him to his house, where we would grab some change so that he could ride the bus back with us to where we needed to be. Hi. Saul?
Saul.
Saul, nice to meet you.
Buenas.
Hi, we're very lost.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Mucho gusto, Lina.
Another reason not to travel at night, because you don't know where the fuck you are.
You're looking for the greenhouse.
We're looking for any
We're
house.
not looking for anything. Like, acabamos de llegar a El Salvador. No,
Oh, baby!
Ay, qué pacho, mamá, qué pacho. Qué pacho, bebé. Qué pacho, mi bebé.
My mum's gonna go crazy at me when she sees this because she's like, what, you're 30 years old and you haven't had any grandchildren for me yet? Need a girlfriend first, man. The young father Saul and his wife rode the bus to the center to make sure we didn't get lost again. And thanks to them, we found a working ATM and we found a cheap $10 a night hostel where we all crashed out for the night. Good morning.
It's the Lena show now. Oh, that was so cool. You were both on either side of me. That looked like a cool little triangle. Yes. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the stuff.
We also need to figure out what we're going to do in El Salvador.
Okay, so we just went to the popsicle man.
Lollipop man.
He doesn't have any of the flavors that I want. Anyway.
We have a plan.
We have a plan. Well, we have a pla. Right? If you know what I'm referencing, please comment below.
I have no idea what she's referencing.
Yeah, that's because you're an idiot. We are going to try to go today to some Aztec ruins. I don't remember the name.
The ones that we're going to today are apparently like $1 instead of like $30 like they are in Mexico.
Popsicles, 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 popsicles.
You okay? Keep walking.
I want popsicle. Why do you guys get popsicles?
So yeah, also we made the decision to avoid the capital city like we did in Guatemala, where we went to Guatemala City and ended up spending loads of money on transport, on buses to get around the dangerous areas and stuff. So we just thought we'd stick to the coast. Maybe we'll have a better time.
Sure.
I think you can see, guys, like the vibe here is very cool. It's very, very authentic Central American style. Did you get one?
It's not the one I wanted, but that's great.
So we're going to try and slow our pace down a little bit. We've gone all the way from Los Angeles through Mexico and Guatemala in like a month. How many kilometers? 4,000 kilometers we did. Hitchhiking and all the rest of it. So it's about time we kind of just enjoyed El Salvador, took it in a little bit, and not had to rush.
There are no M&Ms in this.
So we have a plan.
Yes.
El Salvador.
And
the lollipops are delicious.
Mine has M&Ms.
It does have?
I found them.
She
Found the M&Ms. My hunt for M&Ms was over, and so was our time in Santa Ana. Our plan was to check out some Mayan ruins and then make our way down to Attribution. Weather that day was not on our side, so we decided it'd be best to take a chicken bus directly to the Mayan ruins of Sunzal. Now, in attempting to avoid high rates and loads of tourists, we'd actually taken a really big risk by waiting this long to go see some ruins, but we were pretty happy with the result of our gamble. Besides the fact that the ruins were amazing, we pretty much got them all to ourselves for just a few bucks, and not even the rain that day could bring our spirits down. To top it all off, just across the street was the most amazing yuca and chicharrón, a potato-like root and pork rinds mixed together with delicious spicy salsa. Luckily, the rain cleared up and we were able to start our hitch down La Ruta de las Flores and make our way to Attribution.
Some people ask us, how do you keep up morale and have fun while hitchhiking? Because it can be quite a long time before you get picked up. I have a game called Cheese and Onion Crisps Are the Best. You sing a song, or the melody of a song, you can't say the lyrics, you have to say the words cheese and onion crisps are the best. You are allowed to say in the world as well. For example, cheese and onion crisps are the best in the world. Cheese and onion crisps is?
Wonderwall by Oasis?
Wonderwall by Oasis.
Yeah!
You guys try and guess them. And I will too. And so will Twat.
Cheese and onion. Cheese and onion. Okay, that's all I'm giving you. Let's see if you can get it.
Cheese, 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 and onion. and cheese, 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 and onion, cheese, and cheese, 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 and onion, and cheese and onion crisps are the best in the world.
Oh, cheese and onion crisps. Oh, cheese and onion crisps are the best. Oh, cheese and onion crisps are the best.
I know what it is, but I don't know who sings it. So yeah, that's how we keep up morale when we're bored waiting for a ride. If you can send a video to us of you doing a cheese and onion crisp to the best,
We'll
promise
send
to
back
try.
a response.
We'll definitely get back to you.
We'll get.
And then right, come on.
After a while, we got picked up, but holy shit, it was a crazy ride. High mountain roads, a super fast driver, no seatbelts as usual, and some girl just hanging out of the window the whole time. There was for sure one moment where Lina had that look like she thought she was gonna die. But thankfully we didn't die, and somehow we arrived in one piece. Ataco seemed like a really cool little town. We found a cheap $5 hostel and jumped in a $5 buggy so we could drive around the town and get to know the vibe.
This is way better! Woo!
The grind.
Oh.
It's alright.
The next day, we were invited by a big group of locals who had driven up for the weekend to tag along with them on an all-day hike through Ataco's countryside.
Okay, so we just got on the bus with the tour with all these beautiful El Salvadorian people. What's kind of interesting about this tour is we got on the bus, which we've been kindly invited to come along for free, so high five. Budgeteers. We have this tour has a police escort. I don't know if you can see them in the distance there, but they came on the bus with us. They're like walking around with us, keeping an eye on things. And me and Taz and Lina are just in the bus talking like, why do we have a police escort? I mean, it's not for us, it's for this whole tour. And I suppose, like Lina was saying, El Salvador, Honduras especially, at the moment apparently isn't that safe. And we saw problems in Guatemala when we were like told, you know, don't go this way, don't go that way, because you'll get, you know, in trouble, might get kidnapped or whatever. So it feels good to have them with us, but I don't really know what. It doesn't look like it's a dangerous place, you know, but I don't know. There's dangerous places in every country, you know. It shouldn't stop you from traveling in them. I'm not going to go on a weekend away in Syria right now. Having said that, you know, you can go to New York and get mugged very easily. You can go to London and get beat up by some drunken yobs very easily, you know. Just, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. I mean, look, this is El Salvador. And apparently it's a dangerous place, but we haven't felt that 1 second of being unsafe. I mean, yeah, okay, we're staying away from big cities from now on. But anyways, kind of interesting, right? Police escort on a walk in the park, but interesting anyway.
Despite the weather, the rest of the trek was really enjoyable. The forest. And for some reason, even though we were totally freezing cold and soaking wet, the locals found an outdoor swimming pool and we all decided to go for a swim. And then finally, we hitchhiked back to the town to have a rest after an awesome day.
Okay, thanks for the lift.
Bye.
Gracias. Well, if we can get a ride looking like this, we can get a ride doing anything. I think it was Lina's hard nipples, or was it mine?
Woo, woo. I love how they all cheered for us. Did anyone get that on film?
No.
The combination of cold weather and rain in Ataco was no good for our wardrobes. And with almost no dry clothes left in our bags, we knew it was time to chase some sunshine. We decided the best plan would be to head down the coast to La Libertad, which seemed to be the biggest coastal town. And so the next day, we packed our bags and started our journey towards the sun. However, upon arrival, none of us were too blown away. The beaches were trashed, and we just weren't vibing with the place. so we quickly jumped on a bus and backtracked a bit to El Tunco, a beach we had heard had great surf and great beaches. At this point in the trip, our energy was a little off, so we just took a few days to take it easy, enjoy the beach, and to regroup as a team and figure out how to maximize our experience to really make the most of what we had left of this journey.
We're rolling.
Rolling. Budgeteering is amazing, but sometimes you just need a day or two where you do nothing. You sit in a hammock, you read a book. One of the things we've been doing while we've been hanging out is researching where we can go in the future, how can we stretch our budget but still have a good time. We've heard from a couple of travelers about this place in El Salvador down the coast where you can actually work for your board. He's an American guy called Tom. We don't know much about him, but he seems quite eccentric. He has a big resort on a beach on the other side of El Salvador, so it's going to be about a day's hitchhike to get there. He's offering to put us up. All we have to do is work maybe 4 or 5 hours a day in the resort. And we've just decided, look, if we go and we don't like it, we can just leave.
Right now, pack up and hit the road.
We're back.
The hitch from El Tunco to where the resort is wasn't that far in terms of kilometers, but the problem we had was it involved a windy coast road that was broken up by many small towns. So we knew it would take all day to get there and at least half a dozen rides to get to the town.
Got a fourth budgeteer again.
The weather was boiling hot, but the views were stunning and everyone who gave us a ride was really cool.
We're in the back of a truck in El Salvador and we're surrounded by couches.
After a really long day hitchhiking, eventually we arrived at the La Tortuga Verde Resort.
Wave really like this.
I am really waving. Who the fuck waves like this?
Who the fuck does this?
So, we arrived. Hello. Hey mate, you alright? Anyway, we got there. It was a bit unorganized at the beginning because I mean these guys live on a beach and everyone's kind of like beachy and you know chill out man, it's all good. But we were so tired and so hungry from like an all-day hitch to get there. Anyway, we met Tom. Tom is the guy who owns the resort, but he was literally on his way out, so he's gone to the capital city for a night or two. Anyways, we get shown to our accommodation. So our accommodation is over there. The resort is kind of like down the beach about 1 kilometer, so we stay here. We have the beach. I mean, look at this place. The sun's just going down. It's next level. Like, look at this sunset up there. It's not bad. Here's Ty's and Lena. You guys all right? Beautiful sunset.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
That's what I said an hour ago.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna stay here for a couple of nights. We don't know how long for. Depends how good it is. I mean, it looks amazing, right? But you know, we'll figure out exactly what we have to do and is it worth it, blah, blah, blah. This is Claire. Claire's from New Zealand. She just arrived today as well. The sunset's next level. You need to go outside and have a look. Yeah. You're missing it. It's like purple and pink. Yeah, come on. Get your shit together.
Good morning everyone. We just woke up. It's about 6:30 in the morning right now. Quite early, but the sun's already quite high in the sky. We just woke up in paradise here. It's amazing. Oh, what a view. Yesterday we went to sleep early because we were all tired. And we both have private rooms. These ones. Eddie has one for him, and I decided to share one with Lena. This is Lena.
Hi.
Good morning. Morning. Here we have Patty Boy.
Hi.
Good morning.
How are you?
So we're living in luxury right now.
Well, budgeteer luxury.
Budgeteer luxury. We even have some hippie neighbors. That hippie van arrived last night. Not bad at all.
We were really eager to see what they had in mind for us, so after breakfast, we walked up to the resort to check it out. The resort itself is very ego-friendly, and Thomas, the American owner, prides himself on all of the conservation work he does with the local wildlife. They focus on helping sick and injured sea pelicans, and he also buys local turtle eggs to keep in the hatchery where they remain safe from poachers until they are ready to hatch. We met the other backpackers who had been working for free accommodation for a few weeks already, and they told us that it's up to you how you want to work the 4 hours required. Some of the travellers were yoga instructors, so they taught guests for an hour or two per day. Lena is a qualified fitness instructor, so she taught some classes on the beach. But Thais and I spent most of the first day just gardening, raking, weeding, and generally just getting our hands dirty. We also spent 2 hours cleaning the beach as it was quite dirty and well in need of a little spring clean. Since the resort wasn't too busy this time of year, we had to be a little imaginative, but before we knew it, we had all reached the afternoon and all the volunteers had finished their hours for the day. Oh, look what I just found.
Another budgeteer.
Lena's way out in the distance, picking litter, getting another hour. Remember, you have to do 4 hours, so I've done mine today. You do a little bit before lunch, you relax, you chill, then you do a little bit after, in the afternoon, and then you have time to enjoy the day. And my favourite thing to do, pretty much in the whole world, is play football on the beach with local people, especially kids, because they can teach you a thing or two. So I'm going to go ask them if I can play. There you go. Nutmeg. Oh! Can I play? Yes. Aye! That's on film. You just scored the most ridiculous own goal on film.
I just woke up to watch the sunrise. It's now 20 past 5. It's crazy early in the morning, but the sun rises so early, so early bird catches the bird. Early bird catches the bird. I'm still too asleep to say anything constructive. This is amazing. There was a big storm yesterday night. A lot of lightning, a lot of rain. We saw the lightning pass by in Honduras and Nicaragua, which is over there. This is what you do it for. This is amazing. So much beauty here.
For the next few days, all of us made full advantage of this crazy cool setup we had all found ourselves in. We worked a few hours in the morning and then a few more in the afternoon. The coolest part for me was getting to use up some of my hours going on a sunset booze cruise with Patty. We got to go for free, enjoy some beers, and all we had to do was entertain the guests with a few of our funny stories from our travels. Lena and I also helped make a huge bonfire for everyone to enjoy. And we also got to enjoy all the other activities and facilities at the resort free of charge. We could have stayed here for weeks, as most backpackers do when they work here, but quickly we got itchy feet and had a chat about where to go next.
It's our last morning in
El Salvador. What do you think of El Salvador?
I loved it. It was awesome. Thank you, El Salvador. I honestly thought it was going to be my least favorite one.
El Salvador has been amazing for our budget. We took out $300 US 9 days ago, and we still have $10 or $15 of it left, which is amazing. It means we spent $100 each in 9 days, which is
A record.
which is pretty good when you look at this episode. I mean, think about the cool stuff that we saw and the cool people that we met and the activities that we got to do. If you want to come and volunteer at this particular resort, you need to sort of commit longer than what we've done. We asked Tom, the owner, if it was okay to pass through, you know, to spend a few days. They have to train people about, you know, how the pelicans are fed, how the turtle system works. Think of it as an option, guys. And it's not just this resort. Look around, wherever you're traveling. You can work in hostels.
But always make sure that it's doing this kind of thing responsibly. You don't want to be taking local jobs, and you don't want to be doing work that necessarily won't benefit the place in the long run. Really what we're doing, I mean, we're helping, but really what we're doing is just extra tasks that people don't really have time for, just to make the place a little more fun.
Yeah, Lena said yesterday, like, guys, this is great and beautiful and everything, but let's bail, let's go. And me and Dad's like, well, come on, it's beautiful here. And then we thought about it, yeah, you're right, because we want to show you Central America, and we could stay here and get our tans and
Get
chill.
our surfing every day.
We get itchy feet because we're the Budgeteers.
But it's also
And we want to show you as much as possible.
it's also low season. There aren't many people knocking about the resort.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed that episode. Give it a thumbs up if you made it all the way to the end, and if you really liked it, share it. Get this series out to your mates.
They're playing like the best 90s songs on this bus.